Well, howdy, friends. Welcome back to Let's Playmond with Ted Raymond. We're doing more EarthBound today. Thanks for joining me on the couch. In our last episode, we learned that Frank, the leader of the Sharks, damaged the traveling entertainer's shack at the top of the map there, right under where it says Ape. The door is locked. There are signs that say do not enter. Someone at City Hall apparently has the key, or maybe Frank has the key. I don't exactly remember. But Frank is the leader of the Sharks, and the Sharks like to hang out at the video arcade, which is just at the southern tip of town. So we're going to go ahead there and deal with some sharks. Got stuck in a lamppost. There's a couple of sharks. You'll see that the vehicles there, in case you were wondering, if you're in the road and a vehicle hits you, nothing happens. It just stops. It just stops moving. It's not like it's okay, another Pokepunk. But it's not like the vehicle doesn't need damage. You don't take damage. Oh boy, okay, we gotta get this skate punk dealt with. Pokepunk fell down. Oh, boy, we are missing a lot. We might not make it out of this one, actually. Yeah, there we go. Whew. Well, here's what a game over looks like. Ness, looks like you got your head handed to you. How about giving it another shot? Ness decided to return after summoning all the courage and energy he had. Good luck. Alright, so we're back at the phone. We didn't have any money on us, but you'll see that our PP is now 0. That's the life recovery rule, if you remember from the library. One thing we will do is, and I meant to do this, is we will withdraw some money, withdraw $100. We're going to go pick up a cheap bracelet from the drugstore. You might also notice that I changed the flavor from mint to the plain flavor for the menu. I wanted to see if that would record better. The mint one felt a little fuzzy to me when I was watching it back. And also I hope that I've got the lighting right so that the grass kind of isn't quite so jarringly green. It just felt a little bright in the last one. Hi, come in. What can I get for you? Yeah, I want this cheap bracelet. Cheap bracelet? Do you want to, like, equip it here? Yeah. Alright, 14 defense. No, we're good. We've got $2. $37 in the bank. We don't have a lot of money. Of course, my PP is at 0. I think what I'll do is I'll head on back home, eat some pasta, scoot up to bed, come back and see if we can take on these sharks with some higher defense. Because that got out of hand really fast. It wouldn't have been so bad if I hadn't missed like 3 times in a row. Which is I needed to stop the skate punk from calling his buddies over. And then I just kind of lost track of things. It's like, oh, I probably should have used a live up or something. But anyway, it's fine, it's fine. We'll deal with it. Game overs, for the most part, aren't really that punishing. Like I said, you lose half of your money if you have money on you. I didn't have any money on me, so I lost nothing. And you lose a bit of time. You go back to where you last saved. I'll give Dad a call and save. Alright, away we go. This is a magic butterfly, by the way. The magic butterfly made Ness relax. So what that does is it restores 20 PP to you if you encounter it. Ness only has 20, as is Max right now. So it's actually pretty handy. If I had seen one earlier, I wouldn't have had to go sleep, because I could have just used the butterfly. All right. I always like to level up a little bit before I deal with Frank, and I'm hoping to fight a few Pogo Punks, maybe get to level 6. Pogo Punks drop hamburgers, so that's an easy way to get some cheap healing items. Let's see, there's another butterfly. Now they're everywhere. Could have really used them before. Clean, quiet, and beautiful Onett, run by Mayor Perkle. He has a lot of billboards around town. There don't appear to be any sharks just kind of out here in the world, so we'll head into the arcade. It was you! You beat up my buddy, didn't you? You better just beat it. Alright, here's Pokepunk. 24 damage. 2. See, that's a little better. That's better. I can handle 2 damage. That's okay. And we got a hamburger. I'll take it. Yeah, you sound like a real whiner to me. Don't get lippy or I'll kick your butt. Frank has an incredibly powerful weapon. If you get your hands on it, I bet you can stand against any enemy. To tell you the truth, I like drinking tea and eating fresh vegetables, but that doesn't fit my super cool image. I guess I just have to accept this about myself. When you buy an item that should be equipped, do you bother to actually equip it? I just gave a hint to my own enemy. I'm such a rockin' dude. I obviously have total confidence in my own abilities. So, you ready to get it on, Spanky? Spanky. Skate Punk called for help. See, if I had done that last time, or I managed to take care of him before things got out of hand. Ugh. Enough with the hula hoops. 25 experience. Spit, spit, spit. Saliva, spit, spit. Do you want some gum? Get your own, twit. Hey kid, do you want to become a member? Sure. Come back after you finish EarthBound. Let's see if I can level up. 71 for the next level. We'll fight a few sharks. Okay, again, I'm gonna take care of this skate punk before it gets out of hand. Skate punks, I think, have no turn-wasting attacks as well. They always do something. They're always attacking you or summoning allies. Whereas, like, the S-Man Jr. will laugh hysterically. The Pogo Punk will fall down sometimes, for goodness sake. There we go. 25. Ah, we got a green swirl. We get the surprise opening attack. Hit the Yes Man Jr. Swung his hula hoop. Pokepunk charged forward, 10 damage. Pokepunk is attacking, 2 damage, that's better. And we got a smash. Take that, Pokepunk. That wasn't so bad. 28 experience. Oh, he didn't give me a hamburger. Oh well. Another skate punk. Well, if we can hit him twice before he calls his friends. There we go. 12. Alright. I want to at least get to level 6. Alright, 6 experience. So maybe we can go find like a couple of birds. Round it out. Here's what I'll do. Hey kid, you want to become a member? No, don't be such a snob. Alright, that'll level me up. Offense went up by 2, defense went up by 1, maximum HP went up by 1, maximum PP went up by 2. Alright, well that wasn't all that great of a level up. The level up stat values are kind of random, but there are like breakpoints where you know you're always going to be guaranteed to get to a certain point in terms of your growth. Like at one point, Ness will always have 60 HP. At one point, he'll always have 120. And I got a little bit of cash for that though, so we'll stop in at the hotel, we'll spend the money. Curious if the newspaper says anything different, it probably doesn't. Here's his headlines. Oh, Road to Tucson still closed. I got a new headline. Generally, the newspapers will change their headlines as story events happen. So as you do things, you'll get new newspaper headlines. And I've probably never seen all of the newspaper headlines because I don't come back to the hotel every time I do something. But, you know, maybe there's got to be like a list of them online somewhere. Maybe there isn't. Who knows? Alright, skate punk, missed 30. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Oh yeah, there we go. Trying to fish for another, maybe one more hamburger. It doesn't look like I'm gonna get that today. Oh, nice! I got him in one shot. There we go. That was a little easier. That was a little easier. I've got a couple of cookies, and I think I'll burn through those. I got, yeah. Let's eat the cookie. Let's eat the cookie. Alright. I'll blow a life up, that's fine. Alright, we're gonna see if we can do Frank at 61 HP. 17 PP, so we get 3 life ups. I'm not gonna bother with hypnosis against him, and we've got 3 hamburgers. And that should mostly fill us up. I'm Frank. You are? Come on. Can't you at least say your name? So you might recognize this tune. You might not be ready for it, but your kids will love it. Ooh, Ness's guts went down by 2 after Frank said something nasty. Frank brandished a knife, 18 damage. Frank came out swinging, 9 damage. Frank brandished a knife, 21 damage. And we got him. Easy peasy. 50 experience points. Fail-proof Frank can't be beaten. And this is Frankenstein Mark II. Alright, well, we'll start with a life up. This is HP maxed out. Frankenstein Mark II generated a burst of steam. Through a punch, 6 damage. So Frankenstein Mark II attacks every other turn. So you just defend on the turns that he's going to throw a punch, and you bash on the turns that he generates a burst of steam. 58. Oh, it tore into me, so that one hurt. So we'll do a life up. Defend. Through a punch. Ness is on guard. We missed. There we go. Now we did it. 76 XP. This is my first defeat. Fail-proof Frank is now just Failure Frank. I know you've been asking around, so I'll tell you about Giant Step. It seems to be quite a powerful spot. Some kind of special power is stored there that allows certain people to perform wondrous feats. However, a monster sucked up all the energy at that spot. It's difficult to get to Giant Step, that's all I know. I suggest that you collect more information on your own. The entrance to the path leading to Giant Step is behind the touring entertainer's shack. Perkle, the mayor of Onett, has a key to the shack. Ness, you've become stronger than I. Your adventure is just beginning. Yeah? So now this guy will always kind of like come up to you and sort of say, like, yeah? You look much stronger. Would you like to rest? So Frank also gives you a free heal now. Ness, you're now stronger than I. Your adventure is just beginning. So really kind of eliminating the need for the hotel entirely. Because now you've got a heal right here at the bottom of town, and then you've got one at the north with your mom. The sharks are gone now. They will no longer appear anywhere in town. So if we wanted to get anything from them, those free hamburgers, for example, from the Pokopunk, we can no longer do that. But we will be unlocking new enemies soon enough. Time to go see if the mayor will talk to us, now that we've reformed the sharks. Since you beat up the sharks, you're the talk of the town. Mayor Perkle is waiting for you. Thank you so much for all your help. Yeah, fella to help you. Anyway. In the next election, please give a speech supporting Mayor Perkle. Hey, I'm Mayor B.H. Perkle. It's so nice to meet you. You beat up the town bullies, punched them out big time, kicked their butts, spit their heads off, spit in their eyes, and made them wet their pants. Then you forced them to promise not to make any more trouble. Thank you. What? You want a key to the touring entertainer shack? For someone as great as you, giving you the key could help keep the town peaceful. However, if you encounter a dangerous situation, please don't ask me to take any responsibility. I'll be able to avoid any responsibility, right? No, I'm a very important man in these parts. Do you think I'm important? Yes, you're such a smart kid. Here's the key to the shack. Ness got the key to the shack. Key to the shack. A key to the traveling entertainer shack. What it says on the tin. Hey, what's your name? I'm so busy with my election that I don't have time to meet with you. You look like someone who's gonna do something big. Maybe I am. This guy's still protesting snakes and stray dogs. I'm here to protest. Alright. Alright, well, you have the key to the shack, so we can just head on up to the entertainer shack. Door is locked. Use. The door opened. Wow, you opened the door. Alright. Here's a trinket for good luck. It's the travel charm. And it's got the travel charm. The big footprint is called Giant Step. What a way cool name. The travel charm must be equipped in your body. It protects you from paralysis attacks. So there we go. Now we've got something for every slot. We're not really going to encounter paralysis anytime soon, but it is helpful. So he trashed the place by making a hole in the wall that allows us to get into Giant Step. This spooky music. Here's a Rowdy Mouse. Rowdy Mouse missed. I missed. Okay. 1 HP of damage. Alright, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. Hey, level 7. Look at that. Offense went up by 1. Defense went up by 1. Vitality went up by 1. IQ went up by 1. Luck went up by 1. Maximum HP went up by 14. Maximum PP went up by 3. If you get a Vitality or IQ point, your next level up, you'll get a bunch of HP. For Vitality, you'll get a bunch of PP for IQ. There's a skip sandwich inside. I can show off the skip sandwich. So these are the attack slugs. Attack slugs are very weak. They try Hypnosis Alpha, but it doesn't work very well. So they do have psychic powers, but they can't use them. Until enough turns have passed, and then they're able to concentrate. And now the attack slug could use hypnosis and actually put me to sleep. And you get a bunch of experience for beating them. They're fairly easy to beat, so they're great. This is a great place to level up. And we're going to need to level up, because I'll tell you right now. Oh, there's a smash from the mouse. 12 damage. Remember that girl in the hospital in the last episode who said she got smashed by a mouse? That's the mouse. These guys have a very high critical hit chance. They're going to smash a lot in their regular attacks. But the damage isn't terrible. It's, usually like around 12 to 15 damage, as opposed to 1. But it can add up, But I can do my own smash attacks. This game is such a unique soundtrack. I just like the ambiance of this subtle kind of tune. Alright, these are black Antoids. These guys are actually a bit more dangerous than your attack slugs for 2 reasons. They do a lot of damage, and they can heal themselves. Typically do about, as you're seeing, around 10 to 13 damage. They can also, of course, summon cohorts. Well, there's a 14. Alright, smash that one. Enemies that can summon other enemies are always kind of a pain. Ugh. Well... okay. Oh, that was close. I was really playing with fire on that one. Whew. And we got a bunch of experience, so we're now level 8. Oh, baby! Offense went up by 3. Speed went up by 1. Guts went up by 2. Luck went up by 2. Maximum HP up by 2. And Ness realized the power of PSI Rockin' Alpha. And so that is our favorite thing. PSI Rockin'. A deadly PSI attack which only Ness can use. It's a psychokinetic wave generated by concentration that deals each enemy about 50 points of damage. It costs 10 PP to use. Life Up restores 100 HP, and Hypnosis puts one enemy to sleep. This is a really powerful attack, but it is expensive, so it's useful for large groups of enemies. This looks like just one enemy, so we just squish them. Two mice. Well, the mice can do a lot of damage, so we're going to pull out PSI Rockin'. 12 damage. Ooh, and 12 more damage. 111, 97. Boom. Blew him up. You'll love to see it. And the enemy left a present. Oh, there was a bread roll inside. Hey, that's great. We're going to eat the bread roll. A cold remedy. Again, there are no enemies around the first town that give you status effects. So, they give you stuff to deal with statuses before you actually encounter them. Oh, this is a lot of enemies. Okay, it's mostly just slugs. Ugh. With this many, they are guaranteed to be able to concentrate at some point and put me to sleep. But as you can see, they don't do a lot of damage, so they're not really a threat. They're just mostly there. Alright, here we go. Let's see if he actually does anything. Ooh, here we go. Ah, he put me to sleep. I'm actually staying asleep a long time. Okay, well, he did a decent amount of damage there. So, if there was a couple of them, that would have added up quite fast. So I guess it kind of can be threatening if I'd had more... Okay, these are probably ants. Yeah, oh, well, it's one of each. Well, we'll take care of the Antoid first. That guy deals more damage and can summon friends and can heal. I don't know how you miss a slug, but hey, what do I know? It's an attack slug. I've never encountered an attack slug in real life. Oh, goodness gracious! I was not expecting that. Wow, twice in one day. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, how much money do we have? $486. All right, that's not bad. We'll bring out 50 bucks. The skip sandwich makes you go fast, which is great. I'm gonna stop here at the burger shop, buy a couple of burgers. All right. So I now have full inventory. We're gonna go back home, get our PP back. It's a bit of a walk. You're back. Don't bother with talking now. You look too tired. Mothers understand these things. Eat some pasta and scoot up to bed. I had some pasta earlier today, and I love it. I'm just full of carby goodness, and I've always made pasta my favorite food in EarthBound, because nothing makes me feel happy like a big old gooey bowl of pasta. Yes, it's your dad. I deposited $316 into your bank account. Taking away what you've spent, you should now have $436 in the bank. Well, experience to get to the next level, 57. All done. Your old dad was also thinking about hitting the hay for the night. Created a record of your adventure to this point. Good night, sleep tight. Well, Ness, you like to work hard just like your mother, but I don't think it's good to work too hard. Alright. We're going to finish this. We're going to see how far we can get into Giants. Oh, the other thing that happens when you defeat Frank, the animals start running away from you. So then you can get surprise attacks on them and knock them out right away. 3 experience, left to present. Ness cannot carry any more stuff. No. And will you leave the cookie behind? Yes. Ness abandoned the cookie. I'm actually going to put the cold remedy in storage. I'm going to talk to Tracy. I don't need it. Don't worry, I'll keep it safe. No, that's good. You can call Escargot Express, and they will send someone to pick up or deliver you stuff wherever you are, pretty much anywhere in the world. But it costs $18 anytime you want to use the service, and you can only do 3 things at a time. So they will take up to 3 things, or they will deliver you up to 3 things. Talking to Tracy directly, it's free. The other thing that happens when the enemies start running away from you is that the game generates more of them. Ooh. Oh. Those smashes, they add up. And I was not expecting the ant to smash. I didn't realize the ant could also do that too. Those guys are really not fun to deal with. And if you get a whole bunch of them in a row, it's just like, oh. It's a dangerous situation to be in. But we'll run through here. We got another level up. Defense up by 1, vitality up by 1, IQ up by 1, maximum HP up by 13, PP up by 5. I'd love to see it. We're gonna eat a hamburger. Boy, it's just mice for days. Alright, so just a couple of bugs on this one. Ants, yeah. Ugh. You're delaying the inevitable, buddy. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. You know what? Go up to F. That'll give us a lot of good experience. 222. Not bad. How far are we from the next level up? 345? All right. I've always noticed that if I want to rush through someplace, there are more enemies. Maybe I'm just paying attention more, but it always just seems like the game sort of knows that I'm trying to hurry. And then it's just like, oh, we're just going to send, like, look at this. This is going to be a whole screen of these guys. Fortunately, we can just take them out in one go. 100 on that one. 100 on that one, too. Nice. 162. Are you the Antoid that... oh, where did that one come from? I don't know if you saw that on the right-hand side there. Alright, I gotta take this guy out before he takes me out. You know what? Let's do a rocket. Because this is the exact situation I was in last time. I wasn't going to let it happen twice. 64, and there was a cookie. Great. See, I was so close to this little spot here. Oops. In this area, a magic butterfly will always spawn. So I could leave, and then go back, and there's a magic butterfly again. And a lot of dungeons in the game have this, where you have an area where a magic butterfly will always respawn when you leave the room and come back. And that allows you to recover your PP, because items that do that are very rare. I think this is just one bug. Okay. Well, we can't just squish the Antoids, I guess. 37, and a cookie, great. Hamburger. Oh. Nah. Alright guys, alright, settle down. It's fine. Hey, level 10. Offense went up by 1, guts went up by 1, HP up by 1, PP up by 2, and healing alpha. So healing deals with status effects. Well, okay, boy, these bugs are everywhere. Okay. Easy. I will abandon the cookie, that's fine. I'm gonna eat this one. My HP is 91. So healing is cures a cold, sunstroke, or sleep conditions. So those are things that I think sleep wears off at the end of battle, but cold and sunstroke are other conditions that you can have, that you could go to a doctor to treat and spend money, but you get a healing PSI before you even encounter these conditions. Alright, well, I'm loaded up on hamburgers. I'm a little bit off the max, but we'll try it. I'm going to create a suspend point here. You finally got here. This is the first Your Sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me, if you dare. Titanic Ant and its cohorts. So it has 2 black Antoids with it. One of them's hiding behind it, so you can't see it. The smart thing to do is hit a PSI rocket right away. Take out the Antoids, because the Antoids can cast Life Up, and that's annoying. Now, the Titanic Ant used Shield Alpha, and its body is protected by the Shield of Light, which means that it will take less physical damage for the next 3 hits. 22 damage from a biting attack. 12. 12. 18 damage. I'm gonna eat a hamburger. One more bash. Biting attack. 21. 11. The Titanic Ant's shield disappeared. 41. Good lord. Come on. Go, 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 go. We'll just take it again. I wasn't staying on top of my healing. That was my fault. I didn't throw up a shield this time. Defense down, that's no good. Alright, only fell by 1, but he can also lower your defense, and then as he does it more, it does mean that he will be doing more damage with his biting attacks. Defense down. So I just have to be careful. Ooh, there, that'll help. Done. Level 11. Oh, baby! Offense went up by 3. Speed went up by 1. Guts went up by 1. Luck went up by 1. Maximum HP went up by 3. Maximum PP went up by 2. And you defeated the Titanic Ant. And there's Giant Step. Ness caught a glimpse of a small, cute puppy. Ness's soundstone recorded the melody of the Giant Step. Well, we've been to the first sanctuary location. When you use the soundstone, you can touch it to your forehead and gather your thoughts. And it plays the tune, at least what you know of it so far. There are 7 other locations to find. Next time on Let's Playmond with Ted Raymond.